just drop the heart out real quick.
Digital footprint time.
Oh God, no! I don't want a digital footprint.
Okay, who want to give the recap real quick?
And most of the time, pretty much the entire session, just escaping from the estate, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, we
Correct.
escaped from the estate, is what I remember.
Yeah.
There was quite a bit of tomfoolery, mostly Nogu disguised as the butler Mateus, running around saying he really had to poop and that there was no toilet paper in the bathroom that they took him to, and trying to avoid being cornered while the rest of us figured out various ways of getting out of the central chamber that they had locked us in. Yet how Shauna got out.
I teleported out of the room and became a guard, and then we
Distracted some of the guards.
After everyone got out, we then pretended to take you and Sybil as pretend prisoners and walked out the front door.
We ended up failing that stealth check, actually.
Yeah, but through the power of bullshitting and pretend police brutality
and beating the shit out of us on the ground.
Yeah, we were able to convince them that we were indeed pigs.
Yeah. And then we left. And then Nogu jumped off the cliff, right? After he got like stunned and he got blinded, and they just kept running.
Into the water.
Oh yeah, he got like pepper sprayed and blinded, and then he ended up jumping out into the river.
Everyone headed over to the shipyard by the end of it, and then heading back to the base. Pretty sure. I think. Yeah.
At which point, when we arrived back at our hideout, Bartholomew was sitting there waiting for us, smoking something, looking disheveled from his cannon blast ride through the.
He was eating cereal.
He was eating cereal. That's it.
Oh yes, and then we abused him as well.
We kind of beat him, and then he healed himself naturally.
Because he always heals.
Yeah. It's one of the benefits of his chakras.
Okay.
Perfect.
With the first sigil having been disabled, the time frame has shrunk to get active. The two sigils remain, one in the Silver's Wards in the gambling den of Splug, and the other across the street in a basement. As you each kind of rest and recover for the briefest respite, a kind of audible message hums in your ears, filling with static and kind of rough overtones of like different hertz at varying buzzing degrees, like bzz, bzz, before finally here. Hello, is this thing on?
Morella the Pale?
It's Morella the Pale.
Oh god, not the big naturals.
Hello, darlings, it's me with her, the queen, with my big natural fangs. Remember, I'm Morella the Pale. We met out in the old town ruins in the windmill. My success is your success. Your success is my success, Morella the Pale.
Yeah,
don't start this shit. Don't start this shit, John.
Well, anyway, because I'm Morella the Pale, your success is my success. I just wanted to let you know I've been putting in a good word with the Azog. He's quite happy with your progress end my progress, because don't forget, your success is my success. Trying to pay off these big naturals anyway. He decided to give yourself what is called a heavy asset. I believe you were in contact with a certain Mr. Cathonicus Labintragunda Rintafana Lathnatar.
Yep.
Is this correct?
Yes.
We chatted.
This is good. This is good to hear. The Urzog said, out for your new friend, but he spoke to me, Morella the Pale. Your success is my success. Anyway, he said he would come and send you more support. One first addendum is the newest heavy asset.
Shit.
The first heavy asset is known as the Chthonic Anchor. I'm sending you the stone now with the caretaker. And caretaker pops up, drops the stone on the table, and then disappears. As soon as caretaker drops it off, let me know.
He dropped it off.
Yeah.
Absolute darling. Love the caretaker, and I know y'all love me, Morella the Pale. Your success is my success.
Who are you again?
Morella the Pale, your success is my success. You know me with the big naturals that I'm trying
Oh,
to
no,
pay
really
off.
not ringing a bell.
We met in the windmill.
I know, I remember the windmill.
Oh, you're playing with me, darling. No one forgets Morella the Pale.
Who?
Me with the big naturals. Anyway, Morella the Pale, introduce myself. Once again, your success is my success. Anyway, the chthonic anchor should allow a viable distraction. Anyway, the second is we were able to receive a small intern to come and help you with your endeavors. Ever since that false Hydra that was interfering with your plans ate your friend.
What?
What's that? What friend?
You know,
You who?
what's
Who's that?
the name? Ate your friend.
You had a friend?
I don't really remember us.
Yeah, remember you were able to stop him just in time and the healing from the wounds, your two friends. It was a half Dan and the other guy.
Oh,
Counting down.
Half Dan and then God rest their soul, whoever they were, the second one. They were like a gnome or something.
no?
No, it was always just the 5 of us.
Yeah, I don't remember. No.
Something like that. Anyway, Morella the Pale. You know what? Maybe that's probably why Madam Shauna over there is having memory issues. Because how could you forget me and the big naturals
Maybe-
that I was born with, yet are still trying to pay off?
Maybe you should watch out for
Anyway.
false hydras, Marilla. You know.
That's the thing. You can't ever prepare for them. They just show up like gonorrhea. Anyway, the intern should be arriving anyway. They're from Souls Corporation Inquiry LLC. Anyway,
Incorporated and an LLC?
exactly. That's how they work down there. They're a megacorp. They deal in souls. They walk you straight to hell.
They're trying to like avoid some taxes with that shit, I think.
Oh no, they're not trying to avoid any taxes. Nobody taxes
Gotta have a
them.
few shell corporations.
They're
Maybe.
the taxers.
Maybe. All I know is I got a fabulous pair of big naturals that I was born with, but still need to pay off. So remember, Morella the Pale, your success is my success. Zog was able to give them a quick little pass through into the shambles. They should be arriving thanks to Cathonicus Labintagunda Rintil Fauna Lathantar. Anyway, love you, darlings. Use your heavy asset if need be to help you with the stealing of the Gorefather's stuff. And don't forget, we're in this together. Your success is my success, and I wish you the best.
See ya. Thanks for the anchor.
And you can feel the connection break.
Did she say
As-
first asset?
As you're looking over the chthonic anchor, you hear a gentle knock upon the door. And almost in that sense, everyone's money begins to rattle. There is a distant presence that is cast over, and as the light from outside is blocked by a shadow, that shadow almost crawls and extends out from underneath the door in the shape of a figure with two horns and glowing red eyes, as you can see a knock on the door, and the door kind of gently shifts and warps. The door opens on its own, and there you find a well-dressed, fiendish-looking tiefling. Linz, if you would describe your character.
Yeah, well dressed, very sharp nails. She is golden jewelry. She smells like a campfire as well, but not in like the stinky way. The sort of like, kind of like this way. And yeah, she has a a small imp on her shoulder that is grinning creepily wide and rubbing its hands together almost like a fly. She has no glasses or anything of that sort, but she has like a blazer on, and so she takes out a pocket watch and looks at it and is like, "Oh, okay." And she counts you all. All right, give me the rundown.
On what?
I'm sent here to assist you. What are we doing?
Okay.
You were sent and you weren't told?
Well, that's the life of an intern. But if I want to move up in my ranks, I need to do
You're just well for an intern.
the hard. Monkey, she claps. Do a little dance for them. And she's trying to cast friendship on y'all.
The imp jumps down and starts like pantomiming little monkey dancing, and you all see him like throw a bit of powder in everyone's face.
See, we are already getting to know each other so well. Monkey's making little jingling noises.
You got keys. You jingling those keys.
I don't know how to deal with this. Do you know how to do that? I feel like I'm usually the one pulling out this energy. I don't think I've. Is this what it's normally like when I'm like?
Well,
Yes, love.
Okay, I have a lot to consider now.
So y'all may have heard, but I am a representative of souls. We'd walk through hell for you. And she winks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, anyway. And she'll pull out the map and put it here. Put it down.
did they make you Do they make you say that each time?
Yes.
The-
Do they make you say the jingle?
Yes.
Or are you just like really trying to get ahead and you're just like
Okay,
going
okay.
for the brownie points?
No, it's like I can't help myself. I have to say it anytime Souls is mentioned. I
Souls.
walk through hell for you.
Oh, I'm going
That's
to use that.
dang. Yeah.
Alright, anyway.
Okay.
So here in Curia Magistrate is where the part of the Gorefather is that we need to go get. We've already there. The problem is it's protected by a barrier that has 3 different sigils on it that keep it active. We've already gotten one of them down, the one at the Lord's Estate. We need to go to the one in the Silver's Ward in a gambling hall. It's underneath the pool table there, or not pool table, a roulette table, I think.
Yes.
And then there's one in the neighborhood here. However, we want to do the one in the neighborhood here last because it requires combat, and we don't want any more guards to be roused before we do so. And also, it's near our base of operations here. So we can just get a quick little nap before we head over to finish this heist. But
Finish
that's
the
not
setup.
the end. So
Yeah.
next we're heading to a gambling hall. I hope you have coins ready. We have plenty.
Mm-hmm.
You've noticed since Angel has walked in, Bartholomew is fucking sweating. Like someone just put a bucket over him.
Ooh, I like that.
And
already.
he's just like,
Oh my god!
oh
you
shit, I
should-
didn't know y'all were friends with the debt collector. The
His
heart-
only-
and you can see he's like pale and sickly and sweating. He's like,
Oh my god.
ugh,
You know what?
that's real
Opinion
crazy.
180. You're now my new best friend. Holy shit, you actually got him to shut up. She goes and hugs you.
That's real crazy now.
Yeah.
Hello, new person. My name is Johann Sebastian
It's
Jose.
Bartholomew. He's a priest. He's an
No, I'm good.
His ledger. And I
Y'all
don't know
the ledger
me.
Of all of his debts.
See her take out a little
He immediately,
notebook.
he's like quietly like saying prayers and doing like various hand signs. It's all right. And you see him pull out 6 coins and starts flipping them and like checking he's like gambling, little gambles. He's like, whew, okay.
Lady luck must not be on your side, Bartholomew.
Not abandoned yet. Just profusely sweating.
Mhm,
I feel like we should have called for one of you before.
mhm.
She checks off something using Monkey's tail as a pin in her notebook. Glasses. And you see Monkey scramble up on her head, put 2 fingers around her eyes.
So fun. Oh my god.
If anything else, they'll be entertaining, that's for sure.
Yes.
Babe, look. The monkey's
Yep.
like doing the little.
It's
Does,
not the
uh,
official monkey, love.
Just-
Its name is Monkey. It's an imp.
Can I go invisible?
Look, she's saying monkey. I say monkey. Okay.
Okay.
You can
Is
I guess we should introduce our characters and describe them to the Lynn.
yes, please give me your full government names as well.
No.
For no reason.
Oh, I mean, drop what I have.
No.
no.
So, the one speaking to Shauna is a 9 foot tall, like 9'8" tall woman in full chainmail with patchwork pieces of metal all over the place. It is dirty, grimy, disgusting, war torn, covered in gore in various places that's never been cleaned. She has a mask that's kind of, excuse me, hung from the side of her head that is shattered into 3 pieces and stapled back together. And from what you can see of her face, it is entirely scarred and ashen pale. And she says, "My name is Dis."
She's taking no last name. Just this.
I am only Dis.
Very
Jeez.
Well, I was made this way. I'm sure you'll meet the others. Maybe. And she kind of gives you a sly smile.
She's got a fun little 3-for-1 deal going on. As for me, I'm Shauna. Shauna is a short woman with very like frazzled and unkempt hair. There's like she almost has like a halo of frizz, and she has very streaks of gray in her like black hair. Her eyes are like sunken and have dark circles underneath, and you can see there are very visible pores on her face. And she just looks tired and strung out. She has the beginning of crow's feet, and her eyes are like a dull red. Her lips are kind of slightly chapped, and she looks like she's been chewing on them. Her clothes are also like they look like they were once very fancy and fine, but they're like frayed at the sleeves and like the cuffs. And she looks like almost malnourished with how bony she is.
food.
No, it's been a while since I fed. I need blood.
Ah.
And she like as she shows her fangs and starts licking them.
Ah.
They're getting itchy.
Careful.
Look, he does look like a little snack. I could use an hors d'oeuvre.
Sybil just waves, and through her face is basically it's her skin is gripping quite tightly to her like cheekbones and her face overall, and like to her general skeletal frame, but she's not. Mostly, it's still covered with the flesh, but there are portions of her face, like her cheek and a little bit of her chin, where they are just cut to the bone. And she is quite clearly, I mean, in this moment, clearly a undead, some sort of undead, and she's just chilling, like, yo.
Is it daytime?
I believe so.
I don't really care about day or night. It's like the day just means that people get a bit better of a sight. No. Right now, though. I think it's like afternoon because we got out of the Lord's Estate, and then we came back here, right? So we got in the morning we were in the Lord's Estate, and then it was afternoon. So yeah, afternoon to evening. Yes, but yeah, she's undead and mostly seems human, or Shidakai, but is her skin has become desiccated with time.
I love that. Mostly seems human.
Mostly seems human, or elfish, but
Seems mostly alive.
40% alive, probably. I guess 51% alive. That's mostly alive.
Life of the party.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think you're muted.
I am.
Well,
Yep.
My name is Boo Boo. I'm a human clown. I
Bullshit.
think you.
Okay, don't lie. No clowns
Ah.
are human. No clowns are human. They're clowns.
I'm a clown. Sorry.
Aberrant,
Right.
some sort of aberrant horror or something. I don't fucking.
I
I mean,
Eldritch
even
horror
if
skin
even if
suit.
she wasn't an aberrant, clowns are by nature aberrant eldritors, so like.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. That's actually one of the first things they teach you in clown college, is how to deal with that.
Is the second one is the second thing they teach you how to stop from touching children? Because that never takes.
That's lesson 0. Unfortunately,
Well,
most of the other
I
people
hired
left.
for my kids
Most
did
of the
not
other
follow that
most of
lesson.
the other people left that class. Teacher got arrested a couple years later.
Hmm.
But I think you are intimately familiar with what Boo Boo looks like. All things considered.
Yeah, we've run into each other before.
You're not a child.
No.
Someone wanted the Clussy? Is that what happened here?
Whoa!
Whoa!
You said
Whoa!
intimately familiar. Yeah, ran into each other a few times.
Listen,
with like
listen,
a wink,
listen,
wink
listen,
to it.
listen,
Not
listen.
the Clussy.
She sold me a few pairs of clothes a couple times or something.
Sure. Well,
Souls Inc. or whatever they're called sells a lot of products.
Yeah, you guys need any quite literally anything. I know a guy.
Don't accept their deals.
Like I know a guy. Don't listen to the
Hey, she
I
didn't
will
say
be
that- she
paying
didn't say
off
the
my 3 hats for the rest of my life.
Sybil gets
Yep.
They will walk through hell for you, and they will drag you the whole way.
Yeah, it sounds like they're walking through hell for you to come and get you.
Yeah, they're coming for you. That's
Oh. And she has her eyes closed and like kind of puts them open. Oh.
Okay, we can see that. We can.
Monkey dance.
I can only
It's
leave
cute,
them
but I'm not
4
gonna get
stars
distracted.
on Yelp.
I'm not gonna get distracted. It's cute, but I'm not gonna get distracted. Now,
The monkey is very cute.
well, get that new material ready for the gambling halls because we need to move.
Perfect.
yeah. So there is a large creature in the gambling halls. Do you know what Cathonicus looks like? Do you know Cathonicus or no?
You mean the uncircumcised dragon with all the hands?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's basically similar to that, but with eyes on wings instead of hands.
Oh, so more than one eye.
Ton of eyes. Like I think it was like
Does it still kind of look like an
24.
uncircumcised?
I didn't. There's not a lot of. It was like mostly flesh, so
That doesn't preclude what I asked.
I don't know. Not really, but it does have a big ass fucking mouth.
Have you not seen one before, Sybil?
Mm.
Okay. Anyway, let's just go.
Personal.
Sorry, I'm getting us off track.
Okay.
Let's not walk and talk too loudly. There's patrols around.
Yeah,
the,
Bit of a holy
now.
city.
They have these large automatons with little drones following, scanning people. You may want to cover that up. I can provide assistance if you can't transfigure yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure the people here are progressive, kind.
They are not. They are heavily religious, and if they see your red hair and horns, they will kill you.
Damn, they just killed tieflings on sight? That's
They
tough.
probably will think you're a devil.
They'd be right, but they don't know that.
She starts digging through her bag. Hold on.
I have a disguise kit. As the rest can tell you, I'm very good with makeup.
I can make you a clown.
I need some touch-ups.
You touch up? Yeah, come here.
Alright.
Sit here. Sit.
Mm-hmm,
Close your eyes. Look at me.
How am I closing my eyes and looking at? Okay, yeah, okay.
Thank you very much. And gonna touch up your makeup to make you appear more
Fix the
mortal
cheek.
and alive.
Fix the cheek that has
Yep.
since gotten rubbed off.
I think there's like a little bit of blush here. Let me try something new. You want to try some eye makeup?
Sure.
It'll give you a really good smoky eye.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Try it out.
We're going
Let's
to do a
try it.
gambling hall. May as well, like, you know.
Gotta look good.
Exactly.
But yeah, we can. There was a massive creature on the ceiling that was quite. It seemed like it was gonna catch us if we cheated. I'm pretty sure.
Still, I
We
gotta
did hear from Bartholomew actually
Yeah.
that it is there explicitly to catch people cheating, and when they cheat, it instantly disintegrates them.
Yeah. So don't cheat at the game. For your information.
I wonder if someone walks in and cheats on their significant other, if it disintegrates them.
Maybe
How-
I think it has to be magical cheating.
Bartholomew hollers out, only if the house has something to lose.
I see.
Oh,
So
like
if you
it has
cheated, if
gambling
you
on
got
it?
like the gambling den owner's girlfriend to cheat on him, or boyfriend, or they them.
But then would I get...
Lemon?
Maybe we could get the gambling den's girlfriend or boyfriend to cheat on them. But that would just get us disintegrated?
I get the girlfriend disintegrated, probably.
Well, we're not the
Bartholomew
ones
shakes his head.
cheating.
Slugs only
I
love.
would rather not
money.
cheat on my wife, thank you.
Slugs only love his money.
Yeah, we did just get married like a few days ago, okay? So, like...
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
not
alright.
ruin the honeymoon, okay?
You guys can't cheat, or you'll be instantly disintegrated.
We're slaughtering a city for our honeymoon.
This is true.
Yeah. So should we set up the
This is
chthonic
almost
anchor right away? Because we're kicking this off pretty soon, right? So we should probably set the anchor up soon.
Yeah.
think, right?
Do we want to set it
Yes.
up like before we go to the gambling den? Should we just like turn north over by the tin ward and just like plant it there?
Yeah, because it's nice and
Nice and far away
Uh,
from Korea Master.
yes.
Well, couldn't we do it while we're getting the last one, and just put it in
Make them come back to the shambles.
the shambles?
Yeah, but wouldn't we want to take a rest before attacking Korea Magistrate in our house here? And we don't want them to like descend on us and like and come from the same direction as where we're going to be traveling. We'll run into them.
All right.
Might be better at the Emerald Ward. Emerald Ward seems more valuable than a Tin Ward, so they might send a better response.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Like Diamond Ward would be the most
Yeah.
maybe, but like that's right there anyway.
But
So it's
also,
like
also
so-
partially, I think we would get like stopped over by the Emerald Ward. I mean, we haven't been, so we don't know like
Yeah.
how nice it is. But I have a feeling that they wouldn't take too kindly to us being there, or we would raise questions.
And yeah, I guess if it's spreading from the Tin Ward, it seems like it might spread. Then it might
Generally,
be
the
like
bougie
shut the
places are
shit
more
up.
well-guarded.
Yeah, I think Tin Ward's valid. That's yeah. All right.
Well,
Thanks for the
let's go
touch-ups.
gambling.
Let's go gambling.
So, you head to the gambling hall. There you find yourself kind of in the... Are you headed straight there, or you dropping off the anchor?
I think we're going to like cross this bridge first, and then drop the thing off in the Tin Ward, and then go down.
You hold the resonating stone of the chthonic anchor. It hums with a dark energy. It's almost vibrates at a pitch that is kind of makes your hand numb as you bring it forth. You gain a sense that you simply only need to set it down with purpose, and it would activate. Where are they placing it?
Well, actually, yeah, there's
Yeah,
good. There's good.
because it's
There's
pretty. It's more central. It's
good.
pretty fair.
The Tin Ward is more industrial. There are larger trees, more grass, large, kind of corded off yards where there's equipment and cargo netting and all sorts of work related material just kind of in the front sections, warehouses, open, kind of open layout tin roofs. And in there, you just quietly behind some barrels, tucked away near the edge where some overgrown grass is, you set the stone down. As you set it down, it rises back up, maybe a few 2 or 3 inches off the ground, and just quietly sits there and spins. You watch as it begins to increase in speed to maybe about 30 rotations a minute, fairly slow. And you watch as it starts to wither away the ground and grass around it out to about 2 feet and then just stops. You watch as it slowly begins to kind of a little pustule, a little pus of white liquid drips off the top, goes about halfway down the shard, and then stops, solidifying. And then another and another. And as you watch, you assume this is how it expands itself and grows over the course of a day. The anchor has been set.
Let's go gambling.
Yippee!
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, before we get there, hey Bartholomew, get one more blessing for us.
No, the real
Before me.
question is how are we getting Bartholomew in there to break the ward? Because remember, Bartholomew,
you need
Bartholomew owes
A
them.
blessing cast?
Yeah, just a little. No, your prayer was pretty nice, you know. It was pretty cool. Yeah. If you want, if you feel like it, if you feel like it, it's weird to be
He's going to
blessed and not be hurt by it, you know.
He's like, okay, well, it's no big deal for any of y'all. Go ahead and give me a coin. It's got to be one of your coins.
Toss him a coin.
He's like, okay, anything in particular I should ask for in this gamble?
Just, I mean, I'm down for just the broadness of good fortune, perhaps, but.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Pretty fair.
I don't like that pondering.
Bad aim.
Ooh, bad luck.
Oh, my bad.
He flicks the coin in the air, catches it, slaps it down, and you all feel a sensation wash over you. And at first, nothing wrong, but as you turn, Shauna, you slip and just tumble to the ground. You look as your bootlace was untied, gone loose.
What the fuck? Goes and ties them.
Everyone receives. Oh, bad luck.
Got too greedy.
Yeah.
He gave us a level up last time.
Oh, I forgot.
All creatures received. You guys get critted on a 20 and a 10. Kind of shrugs. He's like, "Hey, lady luck,"
Fickle
Uh,
mistress.
Fortune
We didn't
gives.
need you. I would
and
stab you
also
both
takes
right now.
away. You guys asked me to bless you.
well,
Yeah, my bad. Alright,
Bartholomew,
let's go.
if you want to run that back, we could strike up some.
You're saying we could double down? He's like, "Throw me 2 coins."
You are playing a dangerous game here, sister.
Listen, we already have bad luck.
2 coins. Come on.
What are we gonna get? Double bad luck?
Yes.
How much in debt
Good.
are you?
He's in a lot of debt. I showed you the
fuck.
ledger.
He owes someone godhood, to be fair.
He owes these people godhood.
Oh yeah, these specific people we're about to interact with.
Yeah. Did we just got? I guess they
What
didn't see
time of
that.
day is it?
Afternoon.
I have an umbrella out to protect me from the sun.
Parasol.
Yep, a little parasol. Also frayed at the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we hitting up the.
Do you have gold to give him for this gamble,
No
or are you
double
relying
down?
on the piggy bank here?
I mean, if he wants to wager his soul, we have
Girl,
no need.
He did that about 5 gambles ago.
I don't
That's
know
what
if
I
he even
meant.
has that to wager.
Yeah,
Like 3 in a row.
who do you owe your soul to?
Pretty sure the goddess
Who
of
do I owe
fortune.
my soul to? I gambled that away a long time ago. Now I'm just gambling the rights.
How much time?
Ooh, that's a good question. And you watch as he takes out what looks to be a small hourglass, shake it and flip it over into the palm of his hand. And you watch as instead the sand is going up, and he's like, "Well, I may have gambled that away as well. Apparently I'm owed 2 years."
About that.
I can put it.
By who?
Damn.
That's not in the
I
ledger.
mean, I
There is,
gamble
but
a
I do
lot of
not
things.
have the words in with which to ask the questions.
As a cleric as one of the few clerics of a very neutral and fair goddess of fortune and misfortune, I'm able to, what you say, gamble on some more metaphysical things. For example, I simply can't acknowledge the color.
Which color was that? Run that one back.
All right.
You know, red, green, yellow, purple.
I see. It's my favorite color, actually.
Oh yeah.
Blue.
Hello?
Reaction. Is there a reaction when Sybil says blue or not?
No, he's like
Completely
staring off
ignores
in
her.
space.
He can't
Okay.
acknowledge it. He can't.
Hey, no, that's what Sybil's trying to do. She's like, oh, okay. Gotcha. She's working it out. She
Oh
wants to know.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
Good luck with that.
I also gambled away my ability to
What
acknowledge any
happens if you just
nicknames.
throw him in the river then if he can't acknowledge blue?
It's
I can
like-
certainly acknowledge the river.
What do we see
I've-
around this casino?
Oh, wait.
We're not even there
He's like,
yet.
I've found other ways to
Can
get
you-
around
can you
it.
have
Like
him
I
gamble
could
away his
acknowledge
ability to-
teal, turquoise.
Can you have him gamble away his ability to acknowledge rivers?
I'm sure they.
Acknowledge numbers.
Whatever.
Can't
Rivers.
do
No,
that.
rivers.
I mean-
Rivers.
Oh, rivers.
Half the time, if like people can't pay with their
Yo,
soul,
Shauna,
they
that
use
might work.
time.
Would that
But
would that work on you, Shauna? Would that help you?
Oh, but
Maybe
But
not.
would
Maybe
they still just hurt
It'd still
me, I
probably
feel like the
affect
problem
you.
still.
Yeah. You probably wouldn't notice that you were getting
Yeah, I
hurt.
just wouldn't notice that I'm like
Yeah.
fucking dying.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, now I can gamble metaphysical things like time, lifespan, etc., but not other people's.
I wouldn't say lifespan is metaphysical, but sure.
It's more physical.
That's true. Either way, you know how I had to pinky promise you? I actually gambled away handshakes a long time ago. I'm simply unable. He sticks his hand out. Go ahead.
His hand and then shake it.
He sticks his hand out to shake it, and as you go, you watch his hand literally just breaks all his fingers backwards. And he's like, "That's painful." And then he takes his hand away, and you watch him bend it back, and you can see the rehealing of his hands. He's like,
Shauna's eyes briefly glow red, and she licks her fangs. Oh,
"Listen, I got into healing magic almost as a way to
I go to grab
kind
his
of
hand
get
again.
over the beatings of all these people I owe money to, among other things."
I grab his hand again.
And perhaps the beatings.
You
were
grab it and nothing
actually-
happens, and he's like, "See, I have to offer it. Right now, we're just holding hands.
I shake his hand, really, like just like whip it around vigorously.
Right now, you're eagerly holding my hand."
Fuck! Takes out her knife and throws it in his foot.
It stabs into his foot, and he just pulls it out and hands it back. Mm-mm-mm. As they say, the devil is in the details.
She like she turns away, starts throwing a little fit, just stomping on the ground.
Yeah. So there's some guards there that have some
Calm down
guard
before I put you in air jail.
drakes, little alligators with protection. You know,
Mm-hmm.
little pit bull like dogs, but they're gators or Komodo dragon type deal. So those are and they just kind of like mad dog you, but they don't really do shit to you as long as you don't start shit, right? So at least so far.
Let's go ahead and let's sneak up to it. Splug's not too good on perimeter security as he is security on the inside.
Yeah, they probably won't like the fact that we have fucking that we have this guy with us, but you know.
They might
won't
love
like
it,
the fact
actually.
that we have him with us.
Oh, hang on now. I know a little bit better than that. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out like a fake mustache and just smears it on his face.
No, that's not. If that works, I'm going.
It might
to
work.
I'm going to
Works
shoot up a
plenty
Walmart
other
if that works,
times.
and I don't even know what Walmart is.
What's this wall?
The guns are there, don't worry.
Refer to?
Already. It's a mart that sells walls.
Something possessed me to say that when I thought of this possibly working. I don't know what.
I see.
You watch as Bartholomew kind of eagerly leads you through some back alleys, and he kind of shows. He's like, "There's the front entrance. Now we're not gonna hit it by the front. You see, if we go around here, we can sneak in another way."
Well, hold on. Can't we just walk in the front? He's not looking out for us.
No, that's especially my sight.
We could, but I'm just so used to sneaking.
What's the policy on weapons inside?
None. That's why
Well,
we
they
gotta
search
sneak.
Is it no policy or there's no weapons allowed?
They don't let you in if you have a weapon.
Will
Oh.
they search us?
Mm. I've never had a weapon, so I've never bothered.
Yeah, I didn't have a weapon before. They didn't search me, but
Well,
I mean, if you're brandishing one, sure. They just, everyone's got a little something.
I'm not brandishing it. I'm gonna keep it under my blouse.
I mean, every now and again, I keep a butter knife lodged in my thigh so I can break out of certain situations if I get tied down.
Like you stab it in.
Did you stab yourself with a butter knife?
Yeah.
Why a butter knife?
Because if I do get caught with it, I'd be like, "Oh, that's where I put it. I was buttering my toast aggressively."
And you got
buttering
it.
a leg. I feel
All
like
I'm
that'd
saying
go
is
more.
there's benefits to being a cleric with heavy healing magics.
Constant.
Doesn't it?
I've been beaten by
Hurt?
so many loan sharks, I barely even know what moderate pain feels like.
It still hurts, doesn't it?
You get used to it.
See.
Sometimes when I fill out the surveys, I just mark down that I just live with the pain. In
What was
fact,
that?
that's kind of how I know about Soul Incorporated. I do their free surveys that they mail out in order for me to get a couple coins every now and again. Restart my gambling debts.
Oh,
Angel's
you're one
nodding.
of those guys.
They have like
Who's that guy?
fast cash system. And
I like payday loans.
yeah.
I just mail them in. You fill out
Yeah, my husband
65
got
page
into those for a
surveys,
bit.
mail them in.
It's payday, motherfuckers.
Here we go. And he leads you up.
Let's go.
And you guys will be at the top of the map. And he's like, all right there on the left. Right there on the left is the front entrance. Real cramped.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
quite crazy.
Anyway, while I have this mustache on, just refer to me as Bartholomew.
That's your name, fuckface.
What's the other name you gave us before?
Bartholomew.
Not
It's
Bart?
a different inflection. No, I can't go by that.
Bartholomew.
I've actually
Bartholomew.
gambled away abilities to use any kind of alternative names.
You thought.
Oh.
You've used alternative names before for this, I'm sure.
Yes, you have.
No. Remember, devil in the details. I can say the first part real loud, but I have to say the last part real soft. So I can be like, oh yeah, I'm Bart. Follow me.
No, we passed you off as a completely different person when we were
You
going
can
to
pass
War
me
Manor.
off.
Major
I
Major.
can't
Okay,
acknowledge
then
it.
you don't say your name. We'll say your name for you, Richard.
Sounds good.
Nick.
Just make sure you explicitly point at me, and if I don't pay attention, that's okay because I can't acknowledge it.
Good.
That's
I feel like the
Richard.
less you say, the better our odds.
Oh yeah.
So, back way?
Yeah. By the way, can Monkey go invisible? And can Monkey be resummoned?
Monkey can be summoned. I don't know if
Is it an imp?
Monkey.
It can.
Yeah, Monkey can.
If Monkey goes invisible, so there's a thing on the ceiling, and it before, by the way, it basically talked to me and said it wanted to be freed, and that it knew who I was, and I think it meant that I was evil as fuck, but it might have meant it knows it knows where I came from, from like the monastery, but I think it means that it knows I'm evil. So it might try and talk to me again. We're gonna make a deal with it, or how are we feeling about
I
that?
just want to be freed. If we get the chance, we should just cut off whatever is.
Cut the chains that are. Yeah, I got you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we got someone who can fly up there to all the chains and fucking slice them if it comes to. It was like hanging from the ceiling. I don't really know if there's like some sort of mechanism to free it or not, So we might be able to find it. Who knows?
It'll be
But-
easier to put this out once we go in.
This.
So, are we going in the back room, Dick?
Let's go.
Pointing at Bartholomew.
Can we get a token for
Doesn't
Bart?
even know you're talking to him.
Whispers Bartholomew.
It's not even like. It's so unrewarding trying to fuck with him.
As you approach the back alley, the guard kind of hollers out. And he's like, "Keep it moving. Restricted access. Don't get too close now." And the blue guard is like,
Oh my god,
he's like,
don't
"Whoa, easy. Madam, stay back. If you're looking to gamble in the establishment, please go to the front."
Sir, where is the front entrance?
What was that?
Where's the front? Where's the front entrance, sir? I'm lost.
It's over there to your right, my left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Didn't mean
Okay,
to put
gang.
a first stage.
I think we split up and look for clues here.
Okay, Scooby, like what? I mean, like for clues.
No, where I'm actually just gonna make a distraction inside, because the roulette wheel is presumably just in the middle of the gambling hall.
There's
So
a
even
bunch
if
of
we sneak-
There's a bunch of roulette wheels.
Yeah.
Mm,
There's a couple roulette wheels. I'll put
Nogu and I
some-
searched a little bit for it, but we got scuzzed out by the fucking eye monster. Yeah, we left.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
These are all roulette wheels.
Okay,
so
we're gonna need someone to.
yeah, if we can get if I can talk to the if I can get it to if maybe I can get it to ignore monkey and have monkey search under the
Okay,
table and
you wanna
shit.
go in
You know.
first?
Mhm.
Alright,
Yeah, I
alright,
think
I'll go.
because even if we go through the back, we still have to end up walking onto the floor. It's not like we can
Yeah.
sneak under the tables or anything.
This is the front,
Um,
right? On the left here.
He's in chains.
Chained
No,
up.
he's chained up.
Locked up. They won't let me out.
This is valid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo.
Y'all are rolling up, and he looks around. And he's like, "Welcome, ladies, gentlemen." Whoa. As he kind of looks up, and he's like, "Whoa." I'm sorry, big madam. You're gonna have to leave your. And he kind of looks at it. Extremely large longsword outside.
So he sees my greatsword, like my greatsword underneath my cloak, but he doesn't see the claymore across my back, or
Well,
like the halberd.
your back's facing away from him, and he's like, "You need that to go away."
Do you at
Ladies,
least have, like, do you at least have,
also
like, a weapon
any.
check?
We have an umbrella stand, and he points, and you can see there's other swords and knives and bludgeons and a barrel. They'll be safe kept. I got Killer and Mauler right here, and the two Drake's like,
Point. She'll unhook the greatsword and hand it over to the guard, as well as reach behind her and produce the halberd.
"Oh God, I thought that was a back scratcher." All right, go ahead and enjoy your time.
Does he
As
pat me
everyone
down?
slips in, Bartholomew immediately rushes over to a blackjack table, and before he even sits down, he's like, "Ah, hit me."
Yes, I think he might be a gambling addict.
The car dealer gives him a squint, and he produces money, and they're like, all right. And they hand him over chips. He's like, "Hit me, split, hit, hold, damn, hit me,
Hold on, guys. Whose
fuck,
money is he? Whose money is he
Speed
gambling right
player.
now?
I have no idea.
hit me, yeah."
Our money seems to not be touched, so he didn't pickpocket. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go do a roulette wheel. Anyone want to come?
Yeah.
Sybil just looks up at the fucking ceiling and is like, "Oh, that's done, by the way."
Oh,
As you look up,
Disgusting.
you see what looks to be an umbilical cord with horns, and eye stalk wings, where every nubbin is an eye, and all the eyes are shifting around, As you move, each one of you moves, you can see a different eye is looking at you, scanning the horizon, locked in on every one of them. Every player that moves, every card that gets dealt, the eye is shifting constantly. You can see a faint glow, and behind the slightly opened mouth in its throat, another eye, barely seeping out.
Do I know what this thing is?
As you slightly from the hells, you understand that this is an eye drake, a creature made from the twisted amalgamations of fiends and eldritch abominations, beholders that have their minds twisted by fiends. These sort of things are excellent observation posts and security guards. Although they are fairly weak on their own, you will have a tough time slipping anything past their gaze.
Hit me.
Is this the counter to buy chips over here?
It is.
I'm gonna go over and buy some chips.
There's a
Chris-
large adamantine cage that sits there.
Is
You can
the-
tell
is
from
this
the
covered
green glow, kind of the green shimmer of it. He is above the cage. The cage has a top to it so no one can climb over, and he's above that.
Okay.
So you roll up to the adamantine cage, and they're like, "How many would you like to cash in?"
How about 50 gold's worth?
Oh, small spender, you need to go big.
Okay. How about 500?
No, all right. And they take 500, they give you 500 in chips.
All right.
Have any table, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Do we have horse racing available? Is something to gamble on?
Oh
There,
my god.
Hey,
there is
Tortilla.
no horse racing right now.
No horse race tests.
Not in this town.
I wanted to bet it all on Jovial. Fuck.
That's tough.
Jovial has like it's guaranteed. It's
Is there?
Goal she.
So
Bet it
is
all
this
on
just
Baltimore.
one big, like, clear, empty room? It's just one big room with everything in it.
It is, yeah. It's a fairly large room.
Is
There
there- is
are
there- Is there a
like
stage
pseudo
anywhere?
slot machines. Is there what?
A stage, a performance stage.
There is not, but there is an upstairs where you can see there are kind of like a balcony and a bar and a lounge,
Mm-hmm.
but no stage.
I see. I see. True performer makes their own stage.
What's the plan? Do we want this to break the chains and let shit get loose, or what?
Let me play a few rounds first, okay?
Oh, that was
think
above
we-
board.
by the way,
We probably want to do
Let me
something
play a few
a little
rounds
more
first,
discreet.
okay?
What are you even going to be gambling in?
I'm giving gambling this 500 in chips I just got. I want to take roulette.
That's our money.
Yeah, bitch. I'm holding it.
Are
We
you
had
going to suffer?
3,600. We're not using it for anything.
We're clearly not using it for anything now.
Skunks.
We still
A
have
very-
3,100.
Angel, you notice a very sad and downtrodden man kind of outturn his pockets and sigh and begins making his way past you. You can practically smell the desperation on him.
Oh, honey, what's wrong? And she grabs his arm.
He you grab his arm, he looks up, he's like, I'm spent out. I really needed that paycheck. I guess I'll have to work longer hours.
Oh.
Sorry, ma'am. I gotta get going back to the docks.
No. I think you have another round in you. See, I consider myself a bit of a thipist. She takes him over to the table.
Hmm?
The same table that Bartholomew's playing blackjack.
You see Bartholomew already like head in hand, sweating. You can see there's only like 6 chips in front of him. He's like, "Fuck." Oh, the goddess gives and she takes away much more often than she gives.
Especially when your name is.
I think she
As-
might not like you.
As he shakes his head at Boo Boo, he's like, "Come on now, I'm like one of 3 of her clerics. She's a cruel mistress, keeping me humble." Oh, right on the razor's edge. But as you sit down with the gentleman, he's like, I don't know. I don't have any money.
No, you don't have to pay me back in money. And she looks
What do
at
you
him.
mean?
I think it's a little less valuable than money. I think I've given you a good deal here. Maybe just like a portion of your soul.
He kind of, you can see he's a bit more open to the idea. He's like, I mean, I got a lot of bills. Like, how much? Like, would I notice?
No, absolutely. And it would
So
pay
go
your
ahead.
bills.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Now, based on what you hit, that's what kind of contract you can get. A minor, moderate, or major.
Like,
That's a minor.
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 He kind of nods, and he's like, he looks over the options you give him, and he's like, let's start small. I'll start with this one. And he goes over and he signs it and hands it to you. As the second it touches your hands, it bursts into a puff of smoke, and there's just a stack of chips in your hand, upwards of like 10,000 chips. And you just set the stacks down. You're like, and he opens like wide-eyed. He's like, "Wow!"
See, just even a little. Now come back to me whenever you tell your friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. And he runs off to various tables. That unfortunate soul, you know, in your mind, from the second he signed that contract, he's gonna die in 7 days,
Well,
penniless and broke.
Well,
His eyes
surely
look
it's
good
not
enough.
going to be our fault, right, guys?
maybe it might be
Maybe
less
not.
than 7 days.
No,
Depending.
it's definitely his fault.
Lindsay, and you can pick one from the minor.
Is it somewhere on roll 20?
Oh yes.
Add it to the chat.
Yeah, I'll add it to the back because the only handout I have also has the next level. And y'all are, oh, it's there, but not there. They were cool.
I was reading them to Logan earlier, and I was like, oh my god, there's so many.
There it is.
Vince
There's a
also,
lot,
has to
yeah.
get, Vince also has to get added to the Shmeppas chat as well. I don't think they're there. I don't see them.
She's not.
No, I tried to get in earlier, and Chris just sent me a link to this Discord again.
Yeah, I think it's.
Are you not? Let me.
No, I think you have to give me permission to see it.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a roll.
Specific roll.
Yeah, like a
You
roll.
gotta
Of,
have the roll for
yeah.
Big Shmeppas, which
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
or get invited to the Big Shmeppas chat.
You know
I think
what,
that only
let's
stays as long as you look at it sometimes too, as well. That's weird.
Give her the roll of Big Shmeppas.
You're a big
There
Shmeppa.
is no Big Shmeppas roll.
Wow.
Visible.
I
Big
got-
Shmeppas.
Yeah, I invited.
Who's allowed in the Big Shmeppa?
Are you a big Shmeppa?
She's not allowed in Big Shmeppas yet. I just sent her an invite for it because I put when we created it, we put the people in it.
There we go.
Oh,
there it
you're
is.
in. Yeah. We'll see how long you
and
last.
now you're in it.
Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
Download it so you can see it all, but you just got one minor. Make sure you keep track of how many contracts you have because they stack.
Yeah.
So, as this is happening, Bartholomew kind of raises an eyebrow and looks, and he goes, "Ah, if only." And he kind of looks to you. He's like, about 2 years ago, I gambled away my ability to write.
That was probably a wise decision for you.
How about you gamble away your ability to fuck the dude's wife?
No. Too precious. And you look as he's like pinching his 2 chips together, and he throws them on. He's like, "Hit me, stay. Let's go!" He watches, he doubles it. He's like, "The goddess is back." What is everyone else doing though?
I'm betting 100 on black.
Oh god.
Go ahead. Let's use the roulette. All right.
We're searching for. There's a sigil underneath one of these roulette tables. I'm going to be gambling at each of them, and if I lose, I'm going to like
21
hang my head low and briefly look under to search for which one has it.
21 red. As you look under that one, you drop to your knees like, ah. You look under it, no sigil.
Okay, this table's bad. This table's bad luck. Babe. I'm gonna drag CMD over with me. Let's try this table. Oh, sorry, sir.
13 red.
I didn't bet yet.
15 black.
All right, I'm betting another 100 on red. On red this time.
Ooh, 24 black.
Come on! I crouch down again. And as I get up, I like hit my head on it. Ow, fuck! Look up.
The sigil is there.
Hey.
A small little sigil, roughly about the size of the roulette wheel above.
Mm-hmm. So we found it.
We're doing
Yeah,
some
we
hand
just need to-
signals.
Yeah. As soon as I hop back up, I'm going to tap twice on the edge of the table. Okay, no. I bet black last time, so I think this table's got it. This table's definitely got it. This table's got the luck. Okay.
They're multiplying. What the fuck? They're
Another
multiplying.
100 back on black.
As you turn around, you see Bartholomew getting picked up, and they're like, "Bartholomew,
This
motherfucker! You would think you could slip in here with just a mustache and an ugly hairstyle?" Bartholomew looks at his hair. He's like, "This is my normal hairstyle."
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
Well, you see a little kobold hollering from the top, smoking a long cigarette on a cigarette stick. He's like, "We found new ways to break your kneecaps this time. Bring him up here, boys." They drag Bartholomew away. He's like, "No, please, hit me, stay." The dealer like looks down, shakes her head. He's like, "Ah."
I think they're gonna hit you,
As they-
Bartholomew. Don't worry.
This man
They
gambled.
haul him away towards like some back rooms, and he's like,
Oh, now we need to get him.
He owes us. Please bring him back when you're done.
I don't think I'll bring him back here.
The kobold looks down at you, and he's like, "Friends of Bartholomew's?
Not friends.
Well, you can help pay his debts,
Not
boys.
friends. He
Break
owes
their
us.
kneecaps."
He
Okay,
owes
here we
us
go.
the debt.
You see a bunch of guards storm in. They're like, "It's kneecap taking time.
Okay.
Bartholomew
so-
owes
Ah,
us 43 kneecaps
I am feeling a bit famished.
and 1 ankle."
Chris said, "I can't believe you guys did this last one without combat. Here you go. Bartholomew's gonna throw you into it. You're welcome."
Kneecaps taken. 43 of them.
Exactly what I was waiting for.
You're unarmed currently.
Yeah, but her weapons are like right there.
For
And she's
now, it is a step away.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Is the door to the cage open? Is this guy like coming through it?
Rush the cage. Rush the cage.
Oh, I don't need
he's
to rush the
coming
cage.
through it. He's coming through it. Oh, I pop this out. There we go.
Well, I don't want to use these spells. Yeah, is this FTG?
Huh?
For the I'm wondering to the other party members for the Godfather shit.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of witnesses.
I can lawnmower some.
I don't think we have the action economy to get all of them.
I can lawnmower some people.
Okay, yeah. If we can stop any sort of witnesses, that'd be great.
All right.
How are people getting
everyone
decimal
rolled?
points in their initiative?
It's just tiebreaker stuff. You just enable tiebreaker.
Oh, I gave it to the chain, not the Hydra. I was like, what?
The chain is initiative.
It's an animated chain.
That'd be it's a smoke.
How high is the balcony where the kobold is?
It's about 30 feet, but
Yeah,
the
what's your
kobold's
name?
gone at this point. He's
Oh,
like,
he is?
and then dips. All right. Is everyone on there?
I'm not.
Why you not?
I don't know. I rolled a 19.
Fix it.
Did
Did
you
you-
select
You
your
gotta,
token
you gotta
before
click
you
your,
roll?
gotta click your token.
So true.
It's all right.
Oopsie.
They in there.
Not even using the new token?
Listen, I saw it after we were in here, and it was already on the board. I'm sorry.
There's so much art of Boo Boo. Between Sophie and Lynn's, Boo Boo's got the most art.
True.
All right. Delia, first to act, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step over here. I'm gonna Sparta kick the guard, like, away from the door.
Okay.
Is that an athletics?
Roll to hit, unarmed strike.
Ah.
That hits.
I specifically want to push him away, though, so it's technically a shove.
We're gonna add some
No.
club music instead of rock music.
I have a way to push people away.
Okay.
Thunderwave.
You go. Ah! And he gets pushed 5 feet.
And
Boo Boo,
then
if you
I'll
hit me
do-
with Thunderwave,
Why,
you're gonna be a target.
why would I thunderwave right now? There's like 2 random citizens near me and no one else.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we want to kill them.
Yeah, we're killing everybody.
Are the random patrons in the casino also hostile?
Some of them are.
Well, all right
They're,
then.
they're plus one. Maybe. Think about it.
They are plus one.
yeah.
I'm gonna be generating fury points off of these motherfuckers.
Ooh.
We'll say Splug, the kobold's like 5,000 tokens for the people that bring me their kneecap.
Oh, so he's back.
And then he runs away.
Upstairs.
Now!
He's gone.
He's like, goodbye.
I want him. Where did he run? Did I see which direction he went?
He just went further back from. He was on the edge of the balcony and then he ran off. You can assume he's still on the balcony somewhere.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
He's just a little guy.
Okay. Over here, little guy.
So after kicking him, I'll grab my halberd by the door and swing at this guard here.
Okay.
Take it from the door and in one motion, just axe swinging it into this guy to pin him to the wall.
Pretty much.
Fucking love.
So, before this happens, because that does hit, I'll go ahead and roll damage. Lindsay, there is an option when you drop a person to 0, when you kill them, to offer it to the Gorefather. A regular kill, that's just combat. You're like, all right, cool. To offer it to the Gorefather is a heinous act, and anyone else that sees it is going to be thrown into a panic. Now, one of the systems that we use is the GTA wanted level. The higher it gets, the crazier the response if someone gets help to arrive. We've been teetering pretty high lately.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, with that damage, that will be enough to absolutely schmirk that guy for the Gorefather.
So they will kind of like briefly look at Shauna.
Oh, you're looking at the wrong person. I'm about to make a bad
Yeah, what?
she's so thirsty. She hasn't fed in days.
For the Gorefather.
It's for the Gorefather, and she's gonna nod.
As
For the Gorefather.
As you swing that halberd, it caves in his chest and he balloons up and explodes in just like a water balloon of gore against the wall. Everyone's like, "Oh no!" And people start screaming. They start knocking over tables. They're like, "Ah!" They start hauling ass. Is there anything else
lets
you'd like
out a
to do?
sickeningly mad laugh, and then that's my turn.
Boo boo.
Okay, just to clarify, these guys are hostile now, right?
Potentially.
Yeah, you can
Let's
treat
go.
everything on the board as hostile.
Thinking.
Free
I'm thinking.
the eye drake. Free the eye drake.
Wait, so we have to kill the bar maidens as well?
Oh,
Potentially.
that was my plan.
Technically,
They
they're
all
cowards.
got weapons. They're all employees.
Oh my god.
When Splug said get them, they all pulled out weapons and they're making their way.
They all want that $5,000.
Hey Chris, would
Mm.
if this was a theoretically, if this was a 5-foot wide spell line, would this hit all 4 targets?
Talking about this, like a 5-foot wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hold on. Could I? No, because the door's down there. All right. So if I move here, like so.
Yeah, you would hit all 4. You would hit. You'd hit all 5. You'd hit Shauna.
Okay. I would like to ready an action so Shauna can move out of the way.
Is it a dex save?
Probably.
You
Yeah.
could honestly probably do it with just like this.
You get a trio.
I want to hit all 4. So
I mean,
'cause
yeah,
Shauna goes right. Shauna goes right after.
I either ready the action for me to move or
Yeah,
or
Shauna-
just
Shauna moves
fire
right
it off.
after
I have something for dex saves.
Okay. Well, I will ready lightning bolt
All right.
for when Shauna
Shauna.
moves out of the way.
All right. Shauna is just going to leap forward at this guy and bite his neck.
Uh,
Does 15 hit?
Yes.
for 9 damage and needs to make a. Wait, isn't the thing? But there's a thing for necrotic damage, if I remember. Yeah, it needs to make a con
Also-
save. Needs to make a con save for against 2d6 necrotic. That's a fail.
Can you also sneak attack?
I can, but it's gonna be overkill. I'm not going to.
He dies as you
I'm
right into his
Gore-
neck and just gore him. You're like, ah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is for the Gorefather, and she is drinking deep.
He is withered away. Suck him out like the air out of a balloon.
Her eyes glow red as she just now has just a crazed look on her face as she's letting her fangs drip, and the bottom of her mouth is just covered in blood. Let me just fill up my blood fury. And she
Nope.
pounces over, just like leaping off of Sybil at this guy with the daggers drawn.
Move a couple feet that way.
Okay.
And
Pop it.
yes. All right,
Ooh,
this
that
is
hits.
going to have my sneak attack on it. Why did it do damage twice? Oh, because that's the extra necrotic damage, so a total of 18.
All right, that is enough.
All right, is the door still open as he's walking through it?
It is.
I walk around, and then with the other dagger, I turn around and try to stab her in the neck.
You got
All
3
right.
damn attacks?
Yeah, I do, because I'm dual-wielding knives with the nick property.
Nicking.
That'll miss, though.
That miss.
Yep.
And I have a bonus the bite is a bonus action.
All right.
Lightning bolt time!
Shun it out of the
Stop
way,
it.
lightning bolt. Chicken Jackie.
The
Shooting
DC
one.
14 deck save for all of them. All 4 of them.
What?
Well,
I got that.
Two.
The
are those the regular dudes?
3, those are regular dudes. 3. 4.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Roll 31 damage. So this guy absolutely burnt to a crisp. Even half is enough to kill that guy. Doesn't do anything to the blue guard Drake. It just kind of zaps him and ripples across his scales. And he's like, huh? And then the
Well,
guard in the back's like, ah! Just
Offer
gets
him up.
toasted as you
Offer
skewer
him up.
Can we? I just want to make a blanket statement of everything being Gorefathered, by the way.
we're going for
No, there must be a distinction.
Oh, what the
As all 3 of them are like, ah! And you could comically, the flesh kind of burns away into ash, and there's just skeletons like flashing black and white before they crumble together with the xylophone effect. As it must be comical because it's boo boo. Sybil.
Yeah. Sybil's gonna go ahead and activate Spirit Guardians and start walking through the crowd and head towards the front door to make sure no one gets out. At least through the front door.
Alright, Grenades.
Yeah, so she goes this way to like hit him. Third level. DC 16. 18 damage.
Oh god.
Alright, Galdans. Let's see.
For the Godfather, advertising
Wisdom.
bullshit. If it's a,
How many? 1, 2, 3.
is it wisdom? saving?
1,
I mean,
2, 3. Very wise thugs.
some wise
Wisdom,
figs. What's up?
Ooh.
Uh,
Well, this one's smoked.
Miss
What
ya.
do your your things look like? As the other 2 are still getting beat down by the spirit guardians. What are the other 2?
Necrotizing zombies. Like just surrounded by the undead, basically. Like
Ooh.
just ish.
All right.
Uh,
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Did any of them? Did anyone die? Because I was all for the Godfather if they did.
This one.
But
This one
okay,
just
yeah.
gets chomped away by the spiritual apparitions of zombies.
Yes, get chomped on, bitch. Cool.
Ah.
Near. We're all kind of chilling. So, Max.
Okay.
Yeah. And obvious. Yeah, that guy was not more than CR 1/8 or whatever, right? Like that was a bitch ass dude. Not enough of the still wall, right?
Bitch ass
Yeah.
guy. Nope.
But no, all their energy went to the soul wall or the soul shard. So we're chilling.
Okay. The eye drake, it opens its mouth and you watch as its eye begin to roll around to look around the area. And you can hear in your mind everyone's ears tickle as it says, "Release me." And then it's gonna.
But yeah, these two have to take the save as well for the zombish. Because Civil walked in the range of them.
Wibdom.
Oh.
Okay. Good damage, good
Oh.
damage.
Good damage.
It's going to emit. It's going to open its eye, and pouring out of its eye, out of its mouth, is it? Oops. Is this anti-schmag? Oh, not eye rays. It's this one. Anti-schmagic. How come it's not doing the thing? I got it in the brackets.
That might just be on the 2014 style.
Drake, don't do this shit. We're trying to fight you.
He's like,
Wait.
Put the little heezy around him. Out 30 feet. Anti-schmagic.
Where's he pointing at?
Oh, it's a 30 foot.
It's a 30-foot cone.
That ain't the cone. He will schmoink it and we'll say he will schmoink it in. Well, he saw magic, so you schmoink it in this direction.
Damn it.
Go ahead. Roll me con saving throws. Shauna and Boo Boo.
What is it? Con?
Con.
Where the fuck are saving throws on this damn thing?
Next to your
So,
checks.
we're
on the
so
right.
up.
Next to it's a tab on your abilities.
Yeah, on your ability score. Oh, yeah, you might not like got the same shit as me.
Like if you see where you have your initiative button and there's conditions and you keep scrolling, there's your ability scores. It's one of the
Conditions.
tabs.
Yeah, so you're looking at the normal sheet or you're looking at the compact sheet?
Compact.
Okay. To the right of your ability score, is the save.
No, I have AC, speed, defenses, conditions, senses.
Let's take a look.
No, like so you see where charisma is on your ability, like your
Yeah.
ability score charisma. There's on the
Oh,
under
okay.
it, and then to the left of the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
And then I use
Alright.
my reaction to half it
Half
again
the
with Uncanny
37.
Smudge. So that's 18-9.
So half of the easy.
Oh, I'm taking 18 damage.
18. All right, then real quick. 1, 6, and 10. What do it got for me? 1, 6, and 10. That's lasers are gonna shoot out from its eyes. And All right, 1, 6, and 10. So the 1 is going to going to Angel. Oh,
Okay, this thing fucking hurts. We need to kill this thing ASAP. Or free it. I don't know.
Kill to
why
free
does
it.
this not? Why does it not have a thingy attached to it? There you go. Yeah. No. Why I don't have a thingy attached to it? There we go. 21 to Angel. What was it?
Do I have to make a?
3.
Con save DC 14.
Yeah, DC.
I know y'all just were pointing out where to find it on the sheet.
It's
but-
literally right next to each like score. So like where you have your ability score, it's the one to the right of that.
Oh.
A little bit like, yeah. If you're looking at the normal,
I can
I
see it.
you're
feel.
good. You're good. Nice.
Wait, why did that not just give me proficiency? Because I'm not tracking proficiency.
Who's she do it
All
against?
right. Repulsion going to Sybil. Getting yoded.
Strength save.
Strength save.
9. I have advantage on con saves. That
And then the last
That
one
succeed.
on CMD, which is 6.
am I just like pushed against this wall basically?
Yep.
If the
Bonk
target dies,
against
the
the
ray
wall.
reduces it to 0 hit points. What the fuck does that mean?
Other way around.
Oh,
The
the
target
Is
dies
how
if the
I
ray
assume
reduces
it's
it.
supposed to be meant. Where if it
Yeah.
reduces them to 0, they just instant die.
The
Yeah.
target dies.
No
No,
death saves.
no death saves. You just get disintegrated.
Yippee!
Oh,
All right. Then guards turns. The guards are like, oh shit.
a rat.
Come on, killer. We're leaving here.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna walk that way, and then they're gonna. Actually, he would not leave. No, he's part of the leash, so he wouldn't go that far. He's like, it's time to go. No other guards. Angel.
You get those. I got those.
So I have an ability called Sing, and
Mm-hmm.
whenever I kill a creature or someone kills a creature within 10 feet of me, I get temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that? That was right next to me.
Yeah, go ahead. Use that as a.
Sybil would have been here, so yes. Because I was one of the bitches that did it, so.
That's just like what, one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but temp HP doesn't stack, so you would just get the.
Yeah.
Whenever your spirit guardian blows up the dude next to her, she's just gonna be like, I was using him. So she doesn't have any packs right now.
Or
that
is
other
it-
guy-
Moon.
No, that dude left.
Well, no, that other guy left.
Oh, he left.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have.
He
a
was
Yeah.
like,
boon.
"Oh, sweet," and he dipped when that. So you still have a boon. I'll let you know if one of
Oh,
them
I
dies.
forgot I have advantage on initiative rolls.
And we're trying.
Assassin moment.
So the goal of us being here was destroying the sigil that's under this table I'm currently by, and are we still releasing this creature? Or
Yes.
Right now, we
but
need to get Bartholomew back so he can touch the
Yeah,
sigil.
Bartholomew.
Only
is the one that
Bartholomew can do
the
it.
sigil thing.
Yeah.
eh.
So.
But I would say
Yeah,
first
we need to
priority
clear
is
this
yes.
out and then kill these motherfuckers in here.
The Eye
Yeah.
Drake is
Sybil will
blowing
be
us
like,
up.
"Yo, I Drake, don't you want to be freed? We can free you. Stop attacking
What?
us."
I'm assuming the caller is
Midway.
forcing it to attack us.
Maybe.
Very smart.
I have to call
Because
it.
otherwise it would have just ignored us.
you don't think it can see the dark?
Yes.
Probably.
Magical
It
darkness
it-
might
it
be
may-
also
different.
has an anti-magic cone going on right now.
Yeah, it's popping anti-magic cone.
Wait, no,
Sure,
that's
both.
instantaneous. That one was instantaneous. It's not.
Yeah, it just dispelled y'all.
Okay. Perfect.
So, stay out of dispel range, and maybe do that too. Maybe, potentially. If you have Shatter, that might be effective. I don't know if Shatter affects magical items.
It affects all inanimate objects.
Is he? So there's no more anti-magic.
Yep.
It was
There's
a
no
it was a
anti-magic ray
done.
floating around. Yeah, it was
Nope.
a one and done.
It popped, but you can pop it again. But not
It
yet.
had a recharge time.
Yeah,
in the
recharge is
description.
6, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, after that it shut its mouth.
Cool.
I still want us to be able to hit the chain, so I'll cast some instead.
Yeah.
Cast hypnotic pattern on this area.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
On this area? Right
yeah,
here?
yeah. And try to get like,
Yes, please get those.
yeah.
All right. Let's... Wisdom. Two fails. Let's see if I drink. Ooh. Ooh.
Fair.
Just made it, but the other two incapacitated.
I have the lucky. Well, no, that one.
I could give disadvantage to.
Oh
things
yeah,
that
I
have-
could give, but that's for attack.
Yeah. Yeah. Did they change? I forgot if they changed the lucky feet or. Mhm.
I will move. I'm still getting used to this cheat. Crazy.
Yeah, it takes a little while.
Yeah.
Actually,
Isn't this behind the chain? The thingy?
yeah. Is this like a open thing that I can walk behind?
I would say, yeah, they swung the doors open for them to go out and attack.
Is there any
So there is a cage like the top of the cage, so you would be inside the cage right now, and he's above the cage.
yeah, I'm trying to
Hanging
see
from the ceiling.
if there like so there's no way to there's nothing back here that I could use to unlock. I'm looking for like a button or
Well,
There is
Oh,
there
okay.
is a winch that is like, you know, the kind of like chains for like a garage door where you got to like pull it a good amount of times to
Mhm.
raise and lower things. There's one of those in the back. It doesn't unlock him, but you can tell it lowers him. You may spend your action doing that.
Did my spell count as an action?
Yes.
So can I use monkey to crank it, or is he
You
keeping
use
it
a
on?
monkey to crank
Yes.
it?
Use crank the monkey and let's see.
Crank that monkey.
Oh, actually, you know what? Monkey will be over there and he'll allow the
Hey,
help action for if anyone wants
Please,
to
me,
crank
me,
it
me.
with the monkey.
Oh, wait, oh, that's for the. Oh, that's for the. Is that for the?
It's for the
For
winch
using
crank.
the winch, yeah.
Okay.
Because it'll be an
never mind.
athletics
I'm
roll.
not gonna be great at that. I have no strength. So not me.
Well, monkey's helping you, so.
I don't know if I can get in the cage.
True.
It's an adamantine cage. As the
I want-
door only fight like a 5
I
foot
want to
wide.
stop these two from getting away.
I got that handled.
You got that handled? Okay.
Yeah, Sybil will also be running over there to slow him down.
Okay.
And
The
Okay,
front,
yeah.
Boo Boo,
The
He's
front
not
people?
abandoning
You
his
guys?
duties. You guys need to get that guy.
Boo Boo, do you got those guys?
I probably can.
Okay, perfect. Then I will help.
Okay.
I'll try to unchain this.
Angel, is there anything else you're doing?
is there this guy is like, I know he's above us currently, and I know that
Mhm.
like Shauna was hit with the anti-magic cone. So he can hit people within this area, like underneath the cage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering if there was
He's
like a
he
magical
can look
barrier.
down everything, yeah.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Everything's in its purview.
Tip top security, got it. I'll just reaction tell him that I'll get you down. 1 second. I need my monkey to crank it.
We just steal the whole
Uh,
roulette table.
Are you
Yeah,
are
I mean,
you
we can do that.
speaking to it in any particular language that you think it might know?
Infernal.
Honestly, I prefer if he stole it.
Roll
By the end of this.
persuasion.
Let's take this back to our base.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna be walking through the streets with a whole ass bloodied fucking
Roulette deal.
roulette table. We still gotta get our guy here. There's no point.
No, we
The
bring it over
hydrate
here. And then
focuses its eyes on you for a brief moment, and you can see them kind of blink like a Morse code to you.
Oh shit.
Would your character have any reason to know Morse code?
She knows common, infernal, and common sign language.
And the art of business. So
And
I would
business.
say
Did you take that as like a minor in college?
you see that as some sort of acknowledgement to what you're saying. But then you watch as the shackles tighten and it goes back to being aggressive against them. With that, thugs starting their turn, already beat up and bruised. Boombus and Splumbus. Roll the damage for
Spear Gush.
Ritual Guardians. Yeah.
11.
That's still enough, as both of them get
Yes.
bludgeoned
For the
and
Godfather.
chewed up.
Fucking consumed by that shit.
These two are incapacitated until acted upon. The other guard
about the-
captain's currently harvesting kneecaps. Blue guard drakes. These two are the ones acting as. This one's gonna rotate.
again,
One's
yeah.
gonna tug as his leash.
Hmm.
The two guard drakes
Who's this one? Yeah.
are gonna go ahead and give. Gonna see that their guard is dead, and they're gonna try and bite them. This. An 11. Tail attack.
That'll hit.
Bite and tail attack.
The
Tails hit.
Fight. Yeah. Tails in the
6
second
or
bite
7
hit.
damage.
They get Guardians as well.
Oh, you're AC 16.
On the second bite.
Yeah.
All right. 6, 7,
Speed, speed.
11.
Wait, are you taking your +2 AC into account?
I am not.
Remember, we're married.
That's
Good one.
right. The second
Married for
bite
this
does
week.
not hit.
All right then. Ignore that
The
11.
wife bonus.
Life bonus.
Wife bonus.
CMD, it's your turn.
Dogs take damage, by the way.
Oh, that's true. Dog damage.
It was-
Damage, roll
that one was
damage.
15. It was
That's a
15.
nat
It was
20 on
right
that
before.
wise ass dog.
That dog is so wise.
That dog got wisdom.
I rolled it before at the beginning of the turn, whenever they started their turn. 15.
All right. This dog bloodied.
Kill them
Walk out.
dog. Or just
This way. I'm gonna grab him and drag him in the lead back into the gambling den.
All right.
get
Half
it
movement to
back
tug
here.
'em.
That's my
Give
wife.
me athletics.
There.
Put him in air jail.
That'll be enough. and
Yeah.
You're gonna half your movement speed.
So I've already moved back, and I'd like to rotate them around to the door side. May I then?
Put him in the microwave.
There's a wise dog. There's a wise dog. 15, that is...
Yeah.
Is enough. Gorefather gets eaten by...
Ravaged by
Zombers.
the zombers.
All right, anything else you'd like to do?
The athletic check took my action, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Are any of these bonus actions?
Do we want to use new grapple rules as well, but in this game, or not? Because basically the way, I'll drop new grapple.
So it'd be an attack.
Yeah, it's basically you use one of your
Fast and
attacks,
loose.
and yeah, just because that's for Saturday. That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
Or-
no.
yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah,
normally
whatever.
would, but these are very low creatures, and she's just grabbing the lead.
Just fucking smacking him. Yeah, I mean, you grabbed both of them, right? So I guess 1, 2.
Yeah, I did. I grabbed like his arm in the lead and
Yeah,
whipped him around.
yeah. Okay.
That's my turn.
These are all like less than 1 CR.
Oh,
Boo Boo.
God. Okay, so I know
Drake.
these guys are running away, but at the same time, this
You hear them
thing
hauling ass. You're like, oh.
is killing us.
Well,
We don't
we've
want
got
them
people
to get
handling
away.
that,
We do
and
not
we don't want to
them
kill
get
this
away.
thing. We want to free
So
it.
the dogs, I feel like we can let get away. But
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's a
You
good
run a
assessment.
Definitely
risk
make
of
sure
it
to
pulling
make
a
sure the
lassie,
humans
though.
Yeah,
You do
definitely
run
make
the
sure.
risk of the lasso.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't.
well,
Ideally, that doesn't either. But
Yeah.
it's like
it's
fine.
immune to lightning.
Yeah, this is the
It
bigger
goes out,
priority,
pulls a
but-
lassie. They're like, someone's attacking the gambling hall. Lead the
Oh my
way.
god!
Yeah, and then it starts praying. Dog starts praying. Please, please,
Go.
please, 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 please.
Go here.
Please,
I was gonna say,
Please,
if one of
God.
these dogs drops down into like all
Papa.
four, like laying down, loaf mode, starts fucking muttering in any sort of way and starts praying, I'm leaving.
Beating the shit out of
Like-
that dog. Curb stound that
A
dog.
dragon dog in loaf mode though, so cute. Can we adopt?
Curb stound.
Adorable, but maybe later, not these ones.
Look, we just got married. We need to U-Haul and adopt 2 cats. Okay, that's just what needs to happen.
Maybe. Do you have animal
We need
friendship?
to fulfill the prophecy.
Angel, do you have? Can you make these animals our friends? Like I'm mostly humans.
I'm just gonna firebolt him. Ah!
You do not firebolt him.
I don't. You're right.
Uh-oh.
Flies past, strikes the side of a house. As you're out here, you do hear Bartholomew through like one of the other buildings, like, ah, and not the 24th kneecap. Please.
Can I determine
Oh,
the
he's one of the,
direction?
he's in one of the outbuildings out here. Oh,
He's in here.
You can
I'm
tell he's
assuming
over there.
He-
Yeah.
He's over there where there's.
You can hear very clearly. He's like, they're harvesting my kneecaps. Please.
All right. Well, I'm going to,
Double or nothing. I'll gamble it.
I'm going to throw up with a minor illusion, like spiky half wall or 5 foot tall wall across the alleyway to maybe make this guy stop and think for a moment about crawling over it. It's got like barbed wire
Okay,
fence
okay.
covered in fire ants or something.
Okay.
And then I will use the rest of my movement
Illusion.
to over here.
As you're gonna beat in that door.
Yeah, I'm basically in the entranceway.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I've used everything I can.
All right, Shauna.
All right, now that this one's incapacitated, I have advantage, and I'm going to drink deep. I'm going to with my bonus action. Bang, bang.
God damn.
Just
And
Bite.
Oh my
Can
god.
you hit,
Bang.
can you hit me with a can you hit me with a what's it called? Constitution save.
Make it a hoya. Oh, okay.
That's a failed. So yeah, it takes the full damage there.
All right.
Is that enough to kill it?
No. As you
I'll
start
also,
drinking deep, you can sense that these guardsmen in the back, these employees, a little stronger than the others.
I'll also throw in my sneak attack on that.
Okay.
So add another 3d6.
Then that one's not going to be incapacitated anymore. All right. Good damage. Good damage.
Holy fuck, it's not dead.
Bitch
Oh
is
my
a
God,
survivor. Thicker than a thug.
I was just doing that to heal. I wanted to heal my wounds. I did get to full HP.
Maybe I don't
Look at
want to
those
go in this other
things.
building.
Yeah, maybe you
Well,
don't.
Yeah, not alone.
Yeah,
One
No.
dagger.
they're coming for the
Okay.
kneecaps.
Oh, that's not correct. Hold up. Take away 7 damage from that.
2?
Okay. Good deal. Good deal.
Oh, 15. Okay.
That's 8.
It is now bloodied.
Wait, no, not 8. Total 10. Because of the necrotic from the Whispering Death Dagger.
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, because I don't like how it splits the effect damage.
I know.
No,
Still-
these are the struggles of the new macros that we're learning.
Still up. Alright, and offhand.
All right, good damage, good damage. 3. As you stab into them, they kind of holding up their arms like ah,
So you saw the effect, boo boo.
and blocked off.
All of my extra damage just keeps
Don't
getting
worry about
my
it.
ones. Fuck.
All
Hit 'em
right,
with the-
all right. Anything
my-
else you'd like to do? We'll make it to the end of this round, and then we'll pause it for the session end.
Hit 'em with
Okay,
the confetti.
that's the end of my turn.
All right, Sibbles.
Yes. These guys getting cooked again or not yet?
At the start of their turn.
Yes. What are these guard? Was this guard level like CR 1/8 or whatever, or is it more or CR 1/4?
1/8.
1-8. Okay, so
1-8.
alright. Sybil will.
In fact,
Hey,
the guard dogs themselves are challenge rating 2.
oh, okay. I need to collect these souls.
Game.
So I'm staying here. And I will just stand here. Do one of these. I can't turn them, but I'll just.
Well,
Alright. What shall touch him? Let's see if this hits the dog. It don't hit the dog.
Oof.
Okay, that's
Oof. Oof. All right. It's
I
the eye
don't-
Drake's
Yeah, I don't want to be the
turn.
bearer of bad news, but no one did anything about the eye Drake.
Let's
Yeah,
take a
I
look.
thought that I would
See
kill
what we
her
get.
immediately with the fang bite,
Alright.
and so I was going to use the chain one after that, but that
1,
should be no
4,
problem.
and 4. Re-rolling the re-rolls.
So that's
Re-rolling
that's
the
on me. That's my
re-rolls.
fault, gang.
Re-rolling the re-rolls. All right. 1, 4, and 2. It believes Angel to the best of its ability. So, freezing ray on who can it see right now? Sybil. Sybil. 19, give me that DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Rough.
19 damage. Well, let's see if this one.
All right.
Hey, the Spirit Guardian stays up. Let's go.
Ghana with the debilitating ray. 2d6.
Oof. Oh
She
no!
You make it. You make it.
No, I don't.
No
I don't-
damage.
I don't have advantage. Yeah, no, I don't.
Ooh, never mind. Incapacitated and take damage.
I assume I can't because I get incapacitated on the hit. I can't uncanny dodge the damage.
I'll let you uncanny dodge the damage. But then you're like,
ah! Whack my head.
a brain. All right, and then the only other person can see. Actually, no, it can see the guard. Let's see. It won't do Angel because it believes it. It goes, huh. So real quick, guard on the right,
Yes.
taking that good fire ray.
Yes.
66.
Yes, kill her. Because I'm about to get fucked up.
18. That's a dexterity.
Damn.
Rough.
9 damage, please.
God damn. Hanging in there.
Fuck! What? Help, Betty!
All right, guard's turn. The guard gonna use it. It's gonna be like, oh shit, what's going on here? It's like, man, I don't fuck with that. And he's gonna turn back and see you, and he's like, what's this? What's the clown? Oh, I think every other guard is dead. The clown. Angel, what are you doing?
I like to crank it.
All right, go ahead and roll me athletics with advantage because you got the monkey to help you crank the monkey.
It's cranking time.
Crank the
Guys.
monkey.
She is not strong.
Crank that hog.
Yeah, I'm
That-
in the same boat.
Ooh, well, it is an easy
There you
winch,
go.
but you bring it down, I would say, with that 1/3 of the way. Let me write this down. 1/3
Yeah, remember for next week.
of the way. All right, good deal, good deal, good deal. No thugs left. Guard
Douglas.
captain is
Time
gonna
for
be
me to
like,
get fucked up.
hey. Longsword.
Maybe it's
Against-
mad at the eye drake.
Maybe he just wants to fucking swing on the
Yeah,
ice.
yeah. The eye drake just hits you with like 9 damage, dude. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Really glad
Plus
no
it-
one on
plus you
our
thought it was
team
on
did
your
more
side, it betrayed
damage.
you. Like honestly, like
Woke
should
up with
totally lash
22 on the
out.
neck.
It
It's
can't
probably
reach the eye drake, so.
Throw the sword at it.
Yeah. Chuck your sword at it. Like, you... Oh
Oh,
boy.
that's rough on Shauna because you're also incapacitated.
Oh my god!
God damn!
I'm down.
That would have killed me. Yeah.
I'm down. 1 over my max HP. Or not my max HP,
Well-
my current HP.
Other guard incapacitated. Blue Drakes starting their turn. 1, 2, 3. Sybil, give me the damage. Ooh, that is enough. To
CO2?
Squirble that one. Other ones.
Go for
very
that
low.
bitch. More zombie can.
It gets
concentration.
mauled and ripped apart. Bones and limbs go flying everywhere, and you. That is a CR2, and you capture its soul in your phylactery.
Thanks for the soul, bitch.
And with that, take a pause. End session there.
Alright.
Good work, everybody. Good work.
I got fucking 1 tapped.
Oh, don't worry.
Doing well.
Well,
You won't be down long.
yeah, healing word.
Oh, and you're no longer incapacitated.
You're no longer
Okay.
incapacitated.
Hey!
You're now
I
incapacitated.
but then I got incapacitated for being incapacitated.
Because you're incapacitated, you got incapacitated.
Don't worry.
Exactly.
Unconscious.
Your freight train of a wife is gonna walk inside, see you unconscious, and come get you.
Thank you. Thank you, Biggie. Thank you, Biggie.
Yay!
Freight
Yay.
train.
We'll
New
forever
team
be in her-
member. New team member.
New team member!
New team member.
Such a cool team member.
Yippee! New team member.
All right, everyone, say goodbye to your future selves.
Bye, future self.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.